their micro or small business so that they can employ a few more people. Interest rates were very high. You have seen today interest rates in the commercial banks have started coming down. All those realized fuel prices put on that strong foundation of a strong macroeconomic performance to roll out programs and projects that will easily now increase the amount of money in the pocket of the individual. Hiyo ndio biashara tumebaki nayo. Si tulisema pesa mfukoni. But you cannot have programs for increasing household incomes when inflation is escalating, when the shilling, the currency is weakening, when interest rates are high, when food prices are high. Therefore, most of the money went into subsidized fertilizer. And today, for the first time in 16 years, Kenya will not import even one bag of maize. When we came into office in 2022, we had to give permits for importing 10 million bags of maize. The second year, the amount of imports went down to around 7 million. This year, we will import 0 bags of maize. Subsidized fertilizer, other interventions to strengthen that value chain, and we are doing that for other value chains. So that is what has occupied us for the last 2 years. But you see, we didn't have this forum to explain to the people what we are doing. And that's why government was getting the bashing it was getting. And some other characters who are opposed to this administration who are busy poisoning the public, telling them this government is doing nothing. Because unless you handle macroeconomic factors, it's like building a house. You must first dig the foundation, and then you start building upwards. So those interventions were necessary. It is unlikely that fuel prices will increase again in the near future. It is very unlikely. Small adjustments, but nothing to worry about. Today, we are not going to import sugar. If we imported the sugar, it will be less than 100 metric tons, 100,000 metric tons, because our consumption is about 1 million metric tons, and we have now produced over 900 metric tons. The gap is very small. For the first time in 22 years, Kenya will not import sugar. And you've seen the rating agencies, which are run by foreign governments. They have been very hostile. They have never rated Kenya positively for the last 15 years. For the first time, they said the economy of Kenya is looking upwards. 2 months ago. Actually, 1 month ago. So that is what we've been doing. Going forward, we must now add money to the pockets of Kenyans. How? How? What are the priorities? Our priorities are in 5 pillars.